that down, let's move on to this, shall we? Rings of Power Season 2 has now concluded. It's done. And despite the fact of how tremendously disappointed I and many people were in Season 1, that's how impressed I was with Season 2. Season 2 turned it around, in my opinion. And became a season that I wasn't even looking forward to watching because of the mediocrity of Season 1 and the disappointment of Season 1. But here came Season 2. I was like, my God, it's a ton better. And as a result of the awfulness of Season 1, the debut episode ratings were much lower. Half of what they were before. Not a surprise. A lot of people like me weren't interested in Season 2. But then something funky started to happen. Week after week after week, the viewership got bigger and bigger and bigger because word started getting around. It's like, hey, you know what? It looks like they fixed a lot of their problems and Season 2 is actually much better. So people started coming back and the viewership went up and up and up. So much so that it created record growth for Amazon streaming, according to Screen Rant. Screen Rant wrote the following. Nielsen's new issue of The Gauge via Deadline reveals that Prime Video's share of TV usage in September went up by 12% from August. That is the largest monthly growth of all the streaming services. The data reveals that Prime Video's total percentage of viewership, which includes broadcast, cable, and streaming, stands at 3.6%. This puts it just behind Netflix's 7.9% and YouTube's 10.6%, but it now puts them ahead of Disney's 2.5% and Hulu's 2.4%. This growth was driven by both the Rings of Power Season 2 and Thursday Night Football, which has been a big win for Amazon, Thursday Night Football. The Lord of the Rings show was the third most watched streaming title in the month of September, ranking in an impressive 4.3 billion minutes viewed, a figure clearly bolstered by the release of Season 2. Check out these. Anyway, so as Rings of Power Season 2 is now kind of in our rearview mirror, a lot of analysis is going to be done, right? Now, it should be pointed out that Rings of Power Season 2 never hit the peak viewership of Season 1 because Season 1 stunk. Everybody tuned in, and then slowly people started to fall off. But what Season 2 is doing is it seems to be getting them back. And created record growth for the streaming service. And I think this says a lot. And I think it says a lot of positive things for them moving forward. Remember, they said they have a 5-season plan. They've already said they're starting to develop Season 3. And they say they got a 5-season plan. Now, Amazon has been smart about this. They have not guaranteed 5 seasons. They say the plan is 5 seasons. We are working on Season 3, but viewership will determine if we get to Season 5. So, hey, as long as viewership in Season 3 does what Season 2 does and just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, we're going to get Seasons 4 and 5. But if Season 3 reverts back to Season 1's quality and we see viewership start to drop off, well, that could pretty much kill any hopes for a Season 4 and a 5. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of this video, Mando. Guys, I've got to tell you about something that changed my whole body care game. Mando Whole Body Deodorant. Now, I first heard about Mando last year when they offered to become a sponsor of the show, and I was honestly skeptical. I mean, a deodorant can't really control odor for 72 hours, can it? But after using it myself, I am a believer. You can use it anywhere on your body, and I mean anywhere. It's clinically proven to keep you smelling fresh for up to 72 hours without any irritation. I'm loving the Clover Wood scent, but they've got options like Bourbon Leather, Mount Fuji, Pro Sport, and even unscented if you prefer to go stealth mode. I like to use it after the shower, before the gym, or even important meetings. It's that reliable. And right now, Mando's got a killer deal. New customers get $5 off their best-selling starter pack with my exclusive code Campea. That's over 40% off. Just go to shopmando, that's shopmando.com, and use the code Campea. Seriously, guys, if you want a deodorant that's aluminum-free, baking soda-free, and just works better than anything else you've tried, it's time to make the switch to Mando. So don't wait. Control body odor anywhere with Mando. Head over to shopmando.com and use the code Campea and get $5 off your starter pack. Trust me, you're going to love it. That's at shopmando.com. Go and check it out now. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? According to the statistics, Amazon enjoyed the biggest growth out of all the streaming services, and it's being accredited to Rings of Power Season 2 and a huge one, Thursday Night Football. What do you think about that? Were you somebody like me that was kind of sick of Rings of Power after Season 1, but gave Season 2 a chance and ended up being impressed? Maybe you never got back on it and gave it another chance. That's understandable. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.